Alright, hey, what is up everybody? Y'all already know what this video is about, especially by the title. You guys are gonna know what I'm gonna be talking about here. Now, I know a lot of people have a lot of different opinions on this Anime Last Stand update. I know that, they're trying to fix it, that they're trying to balance the game, but that is not the problem. That is not the problem with this game at all. The update itself was lazy, little to no effort put into it because the models are terrible. The Chat GPT passives are back, obviously, of course they are. Goku's obtainment is a good idea, but the way they did it was terrible because the event itself is garbage. And four, they broke the game with all how insane the units are. And like, look, if they balance and nerf them, okay, fine. But guess what? You're just going to piss more people off because you're going to nerf all these units, and then, like, they're going to be mad. So, look, there's really no way out of this, the boss, but we'll see what you can do. Now, first off, before we get into anything, I just want to say thank you guys for the support on the last video. I appreciate y'all a ton. I also want to let you guys know I'm doing a Q&A soon, so join up in the Discord in the description below. Leave your Q&A questions. You guys can ask me literally anything. I really do not care what it is, as long as it's not like, what's your credit card info? I'm not going to answer that. Like, obviously, I'm not going to answer that. Like, don't ask me for my social security number either. I had like 4 people ask that. Like, come on. But anyway, yeah, you guys can ask me anything. Feel free to. Rude or not, does not matter to me. I will answer it no matter what. Anyway, about the update. So, let me put this into perspective for you. So, I'm live streaming basically since I got home at like 9:30 from work up until like 4 in the morning. Update drops at like 1, right? So we're all highly anticipated for this update. It's been in the works for 4 weeks, nearly a month almost an entire month. It wasn't exactly a month, might have been, I don't remember, but it was pretty close, right? Excuse me. Wow, that's my breakfast coming back up. But yeah, so update took a month. A lot of internal stuff according to the boss, but I don't really, like, that doesn't really excuse anything, because if the update was this bad and this low quality that you've decided, oh, okay, I'm just going to drop it anyway for the money. Like, really? Dude, just take an extra week. If they took an extra week to not only balance this update, polish up the units so they don't look like they're missing their shoulders and limbs, and actually put effort into making the obtainment for Goku better instead of just making a slopified 30-minute long grind fest for every single quest you got to do. Sure, you can do them all in one run, but guess what, dude? Guess what? If you mess up even a minutia, that's 30 minutes of your time gone and wasted. 30 minutes on 3 times speed. Imagine the people with 2 times speed. I'm sorry to say, but dude, not everyone has paid the Robux amount to get 3 times speed. I'm sorry to say that, bro. Like, there are people that have to do that event and it takes them an hour per run. No one event should take an hour per run that you can mess up instantly by accident. If you miss one little key orb from Moro, you're done, gone. Whole time wasted. That's just my first complaint. I think the concept was good. I am not knocking on this concept. I think the obtainment being difficult is great. I like that there's different types of quests. The quests are very confusing, though, in how they're written. It seems like they were definitely written by Chat GPT. I will say that straight up, because no human is writing any quests like this. But the idea is good, and I like it. Do I like the Anime Last Stand in rarity? No, I think the name is goofy, but whatever. It's Anime Last Stand. Who really gives a shit? It's a Roblox game, right? But yeah, I want to make this very, very clear, because I know some people are going to be like, but you always talk about hard obtainments. I like hard obtainments. I do. I like that the quests are intricate, that there's actually a quest line to getting this unit rather than just grind this nonstop. But then when you make the event a slop fest with no effort put behind it and make it take half an hour to an hour for premium Roblox payout, because I know that's what it's for, because I know the boss is being greedy, because he literally said it himself. The game is not making revenue. Why? Because you pump out slop and you make, like, you just make garbage updates. That's why no one plays your game, bro. I'm sorry to say, if you took the time, hired good devs, hired good scripters and gave them time, not that the current scripters and devs aren't good, but if you gave them more time and you stopped firing them every other month or every other week, you would have a chance. Hire people that are qualified, want to work, and give them good conditions to make them want to keep working for you so that you actually can put out good updates rather than half-baked toddler updates that I could make using an AI scripter. Okay? It's very simple. It is very simple, the boss. It's not hard. If you watch this video because you watched my Anime Fighters one, I know you did because Raito Dev literally tried to DM me. I know he did. Don't try and lie on that stuff. But, dude, all you got to do is just lock in and, like, dude, for $1 million man, you really need to, like, just take a second, like, just give your profits a moment to rest, work on the update, more people will play. I'm telling you right now, if the update was high quality and got high praise instead of the garbage that it got, you'd probably be at 80k CCU right now. You'd be making millions. But no, now you got your game peaked at like 22k and it's dropping by the day. For a whole month of an update, as you said, the hugest update of all time. Doesn't make any sense, bro. And then, when you put a bad like taste in people's mouth where like, oh, dude, for the first hour of the update, you can buy this $20 bundle an unlimited amount of times to get all of the 6 Evo materials you need for Goku. $120 for one character. When I could go and get Piccolo from the new Beast Gohan event that does trillions of damage and solos the whole game by himself. Sure, Goku does SX damage, but does it matter how much sex damage I do when I could just get a lower, easier to get unit that takes about 5 minutes to fully max out in comparison to spending 4 hours of my time getting that stupid Goku unit when I could, like, it, you fumbled. You fumbled hard. Remove this bundle from the game immediately. Immediately. That is scummy, greedy, and my God, does it give you a really bad look. Oh my God, bro. Like, it's like there's no thought put behind this. Like, can we think of the repercussions? Like, I don't know. Anyway, Mr. Krabs literally Mr. Krabs level greed. Actually insane. Now, another thing I want to talk about. The Beast Gohan quest. It's easy. It's easier than Rimuru. It's not well done at all. The unit is very, like, not really complex. None of the passives make sense for what they actually do. And on top of that, like, the models, like, Beast Gohan's model looks good. I'll give you that. Beast Gohan's model looks pretty alright. Cell Max looks terrible. I've said this, and every time that I've reviewed or talked about this update, it looks terrible. Cell Max literally is just, you took a bunch of like, you literally took the exact same pattern, because he's got the whole pattern, same pattern on him all over, and just put the paint tool, and you just boop, 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 boop. You didn't even try. It looks terrible. It's a terrible model. I mean, dude, literally when you see it in game, the shoulders are missing. Like, you can't even see the inner limbs at all. Same with Orange Piccolo. Orange Piccolo literally has a giant hole in his back on his model, bro. Like, sure, you could call it nitpicking. I don't really care, bro. This is supposed to be the biggest update in Anime Last Stand history, according to the boss. Hyped up by him, and it's garbage. Garbage. Like, dude, for example, another thing I wanted to talk about. I brought this up on stream. Bro, the model for the unevolved base Gohan and base Trunks, they literally just they're so lazy they couldn't even make a new hair model and a face model for Gohan. Instead, to cut corners for the biggest update of all time, they literally just took the Super Saiyan Gohan model and colored his Super Saiyan hair black, called him base Gohan. Just make him Super Saiyan in the thing, bro. Why? Why even change it? That just makes it look even lazier. It just makes it look even lazier, bro. Like, are you insane? Genuinely, bro. Call me a yapper, call me whatever, bro. Call me nitpick. I don't care, bro. That is terrible. That is terrible. Genuinely, bro. And, like, I don't know, bro. And then now guess what, dude? Because of the fact that you've made it so pearls are really easy to get, you made it so shard locks and premium shards are really easy to get. I'm going to tell you guys right now, in the next coming month or two, he's going to add in a brand new system to the traits that's going to add another, layer of like character development, and it's not even going to be development because it's just going to make you spend more money until they eventually make that super easy and free to get through a macro, and then all of a sudden now they're going to just keep doing it. It's a process, guys. It is an Ouroboros cycle. We know this, bro. We've seen it with Glitched. They drop the pity potions, but you can't really get them. You have to more so pay for them for anything, for Robux. Then they make them more free through the Halloween update. And then they drop double traits. So then we have to use shard locks and premium shards, which we can't get unless we pay for or we grind like crazy for the Roblox premium payout. And then they make them easier to get. And then they add more and more. They're just going to keep doing it. They're just going to keep doing it, bro. If you think it's going to stop at double traits, it's not. Anything for profits. Anything. Anything, bro. And they don't even try to hide it. They don't. They don't, bro. I don't care if I get slack. I don't care if I get, like, if you can call me a complainer or what. We all know the game is slop. I know the game is slop. But oh my God, is this a new low? This is genuinely one of the biggest lows I have ever seen on this game's history. I've never seen it at a lower player count after an update most times. This is just bad. Genuinely, bro. You even got YouTubers talking about it. And then you have the boss saying, like, literally putting out, like, fake paid probably messages of people saying, oh, dude, we really love the update. This is a great step in the right direction. No, it's not! It's not! The only thing that was good in this update that was a good idea was the quest for Goku. That was it. The rest of it was garbage. Brother, they're making you pay $120. They don't make you pay, but the fact that you even put the bundle out there to get the unit that you have put so much time into apparently to make this quest line, that is greed! Greed! And you should be ashamed of yourself. The fact that you're trying so hard to make as much money off of kids as possible is insane to me. Other games do this. I'm not saying that they don't. Other games don't monetize, but this is the most blatant, greedy version of it I have yet to see. Ever. Ever. Oh my God, bro. You have no idea. I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. I love Dragon Ball, bro. I will die on the hill that Dragon Ball is one of the best animes, one of the best pieces of fiction to ever release. And this is how my shit gets treated, bro. Genuinely. Genuinely, bro. It's sad. It's sad to see how this game had a chance. It's had so many chances. And I'm sure the boss will revive it again through another macro event or something like that. It's going to happen. Of course it will. There's going to be more slop. People are going to love the slop because it gives them dopamine rushes, and it's just going to repeat the cycle. I'm telling you, it will happen. But there is a reckoning coming. I'm saying this now. As a tower defense YouTuber, more so Roblox just in general, tower defense games are going to die either this year or sometime next year. It's going to happen. It's going to happen if they continue down the same route. If they keep being greedy, if they keep trying to monetize people's time through macros, if they don't innovate, if they keep dropping slop, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen, bro. You can even say the same thing about Anime Vanguard. Sure, they drop really good updates sometimes, but, you know, it's basically the same thing almost every time. The same goes for a lot of other tower defense games. You could say the exact same thing. Anime Guardians and Anime Adventures had the same problem. They just started dropping the same slop updates, and that's why that game died. Also because of no updates. ASTDX did the same thing. They just dropped garbage. They didn't innovate. UTD has a chance, but so far, not that I'm like hating on UTD or anything. I love UTD. It's pretty good. I like it so far. They're doing a good job, but they need to add something new, right? This genre will not last forever if we keep it the same and we keep being greedy. Do not take after the boss. Do better. Do better, please. I love tower defense games. It's one of my favorite genres of all time. You can heed my warning, or you could just let it die out and just try to follow the money trail as long as it grows. I hope every dev that listens takes this into account and they keep doing their best. I'm not hating on any of you. I'm not hating on any devs for their work, but try to innovate. I want to try and keep this genre alive for as long as I can. I want to be a positive impact on the community of these games. I don't like to be negative all the time. I don't. I know the past couple videos that are really popping off for me have just been me ranting And I don't like it to be that way. I like to have good rants, fun rants, you know? I don't like to have rants where it's just me constantly complaining. And sure, you could call me, oh, Unk, oh my God, grown-on man yelling at a Roblox game. Dude, I'm 19, okay, first off. And second off, dude, I can have a complaint if I want, okay? Free speech. I don't care if you live in the United States or not, dude. I can say whatever I want about something. If I want to complain, I can complain. It's like when you complain at the Chick-fil-A or something like that and they give you 3 less nuggets, you're still going to complain, you know? So, yeah, just that's just my thoughts. I don't mean to bash anybody except for the boss, dude. You are blatantly being greedy about it and you're trying to save face. Just try and do better with your game, man. Genuinely. Give your devs more time, treat them better, and have better ideas than straight greed, bro. I'm telling you right now, if that bundle wasn't in the shop, you'd probably have, like, not as, like, you'd have better reception, but the update was still garbage anyway, so it doesn't really matter, right? So, yeah. Whatever. Even if y'all want to say, oh, you didn't play the update, blah, 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 I got every unit except for Goku because I'm not wasting my time getting that unit. I have every unit, including Godly Beast Gohan. I grinded them up. They're all worthless because they all do the same amount of damage anyway. They one-shot everything in the game. It doesn't even matter. So, don't be coming at me like you didn't play the update. Yes, I did play the update. I was one of the first people on the update when it released. So, do not hit me with that at all. Anyway, hope you guys have a good day. Check out the Discord for the Q&A. Really want to get some more questions in there. We're going to have a pretty good amount, but, you know, I'd like to hear from a lot more people, you know, especially newer people that have no idea about me or anything like that. You know, I think it'd just be fun. So, come in, join, have a good time. Otherwise, just have a good day, guys. Hope you liked the video. Hope it made you laugh a little bit. Gave you some good introspective. Doesn't even matter. Just as long as it was, in your opinion, worth your time to watch. So, yeah, have a good one, everybody.